People be wanting to know my secret, man. Pop-Tart and pre-workout, what that's going to do. The Pop-Tart going to be sugar, right? Yo, sugar and carbs is energy, right? But it's probably going to delay the kick in of your pre-workout. But once those quick-acting carbs are digested, bam! Pre-workout kick in. Now let's go. And go where, you might ask? We at the gym. Matter of fact, let me grab my belt and my bag. We at the gym that I don't like going to really because people be crunching all over you, talking too much. Just put your headphones on. That don't work when you know how to lift. That don't work when you know how to lift. But I'm also here to prove a point. Hafthor and Eddie Hall, y'all big for nothing. Let me show you why I'm 168 pounds. Watch what I do. Like I said in this video, man, no equipment. So no gloves, no belt, no chalk, no nothing. No straps, I never use those, and I'm at a gym that I don't like. So once I get to some real heavy weight, I expect people to try to stop me, right? So, and I've been, no excuses, but I've been squatting for over 60 days. You don't believe me? You already on my channel? Go to videos, scroll, just scroll. You don't even gotta watch the videos, just scroll, all right? So I weigh 168 pounds. Let's see what I work up to on this deadlift, right? Start off with 135 pounds. And then I'm going to acclimate my way up. Pound for pound, tell me this ain't stronger than Hafthor and Eddie Hall and all them. Pound for pound. Even though this is nowhere near max, I'm not going to go for a max. I just want to show y'all what heavy lifting looks like on a person who doesn't take roids, on a person who doesn't eat his face off just to lift more weight, all right? I'm going to do the same thing on a bench press next time I go to bench, all right? Probably tomorrow. Probably later on tonight. It's still early. I can rest. I can eat, whatever. Yes, I said eat. You said you don't eat. I ain't say I don't eat. I'm a human being. I got to stay alive. What you talking about? All right, 225. People be getting misconstrued. When somebody say eat or not, they mean, are they eating in a surplus or a deficit? Are they maintaining? You know, right now, I'm kind of maintaining. I did my cut already. I got down to 162. Right now I float between 168 and early 170s and late 160s. All right, and if I wanted to get it absolutely peel shredded again, I get back to my early 160s. So that was 315 pounds. This is 405 pounds. Still no gloves, no chalk, no belt. I don't need it. I ain't Hafthor. I ain't using no. What's the other thing you use? The deadlift suit. So no straps, never. I never use straps. So I'm gonna put 500 pounds on here next. Well, 495. Same thing. Well, you know, you want to be accurate. And a lot of people will be like bumper plates. Bumper plates. I've weighed myself with these plates in my hand. These are actually 45 pounds each. And also, the equipment that these people use in these equipped lifted things. All right, so I got 495. I might have to switch this black plate or this red plate for another black plate, so I have two black plates. And, but I'm gonna go ahead and lift this right here. But a lot of those people, the plates that they use are a certain height to make the dead. Everything is to make the deadlift easier. The bar, everything, right? The bending of the bar. Look at how this bar doesn't really bend. That's because there's not enough weight on it. It bends a little bit, right? Because there's enough weight on it. But also the deadlift bars that they use are made to bend that much so they can get to a certain height before you actually have to pull. So you're doing a cheat deadlift, right? So I switched that other red for that black, same weight, 495, and I'm gonna add some more weight, right? So this is what it used to look like. I'm gonna have to switch that out, and then here's what it looks like. Bam, put that one on, and yeah, man, still 495, but I put 10 more pounds on each side, which made it 515, but I didn't do it. Why? People started talking to me. After I did that 495, oh, that was amazing. The other people, you gonna hurt yourself. It's like dropping the blood in a fucking shark tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna squat every day too. Hey yo, pride and honor. Pride and honor. Not goofy shit. All right? Pride and honor. Not goofy stuff, right? What am I speaking on? Hafthor. He just broke his own record. I think he had 501 kg deadlift. Now he did 505 kg deadlift. That's like 1,200 and something pounds, right? It's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight for a conventional deadlift. How much did he weigh though? Compared to guys half his size, that's not that big of a deadlift. You got guys out here like Bob or Russell, or what's that one dude, Tyson, Reinhardt, or whatever. You got the other dude, I can't even name all the names. I'm about to name a bunch of people on my stuff like that anyway. They don't be naming me. They know who I am. They don't be naming me. But I'm just saying, you got a lot of guys half his size. I'm like a quarter. I'm smaller than these guys, right? I'm about to go do squat every day, day 62, but I'm also going to deadlift before I squat. Just to show y'all what a heavy deadlift looks like pound for pound. An actual deadlift though. Eddie Hall, another big guy, the beast. That's like Hafthor's, that's like Vegeta and Goku in the powerlifting world. The equipped powerlifting world, all right? Those guys, to me, not distant, I'm just saying, it's a sport. This is like ESPN, we can talk about it, right? The way I'm talking about this is like the way you watch on Sports Center or something and they talking about the football and basketball players, all right? This is a sport. So let's talk about it like that. When you in a barber shop, they cutting you up, you getting your little, whoo, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say. Those guys are big for nothing. They are big for nothing. You're in an equipped powerlifting meet, right? Which means you can use straps, which means you can use not just a belt, but a whole powerlifting suit, which adds like hundreds of pounds to how much you can lift. And you do 1,200 and you weigh what? Probably 5. I don't know how much you weigh. But you weigh way more than me. I should have done my research before I got on the channel. But that's what I'm saying. You weigh your biggest. If he was in a regular powerlifting unequipped, the guys his size would be stomping him. Stomping him. You take away, let's say you take away 400 pounds from the straps and the lifting suit that he can lift. 400 pounds minus 12, that's what, 8? SSJ Bob could do that. I can't. I could do almost 6, but I'm on my way. Once I hit 6, once deadlift gets back on the front burner and I hit 6, I'm probably gonna end up hitting 700 pounds one day. The heaviest I've done was like 545. I'm probably gonna hit 700 pounds one day. I'm 168 pounds, bro. My guess though with Eddie Hall, I don't know what Eddie Hall thinks about the whole situation. He probably gonna come and try to take the title or whatever. But what I'm saying is this: don't do it. The way these guys do, the big guys that call themselves beast this and beast that, their whole way of getting there is the opposite of my way. My way, I want to do it healthy. I want to do it. And being super shredded ain't really healthy either. But just eat your face off so you can lift this weights. That is not the way. Eating 5, 10, 15,000 calories a day to lift the weight, that is not the way. I don't know if these guys are natty or not, but I wouldn't think so. But injecting yourself with roids and stuff, that is not the way. Look at all the people we don't. Y'all don't hear me though, but I'm wrong though. You shouldn't talk about it. Hey, man, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help out people, man. People.